Scary, scary news today, and I wanted to come in and do a video immediately because I'm seeing it happen and it's just gonna get worse. In the state of Texas, homeowners carriers, as you know, are leaving the state. I got a notice of another one today, Guard. Berkshire Hathaway Guard is no longer in Texas. That's another big one. The carriers that are remaining are starting to change their deductibles. Okay, there's two big deductibles that you have to be worried about: other peril and weather. Okay, other peril: theft, fire, vandalism, hail damage. I'm sorry, not hail damage. Fire, theft, fire, vandalism, water damage, anything that is not related to weather. That is your other peril. Then you have wind and hail, or weather, or hurricane, and they're different deductibles generally. What I'm seeing is the carriers are now going to a 2% other peril deductible. So let's use a $300,000 home here. If you have a $300,000 home, your deductible for other perils, anything not related to weather, more than likely is going to go to 2% or $6,000. It's happening. The weather deductible, hurricane, wind and hail, and tornado, anything that's related to the weather is going to go to 4%. 4% of a $300,000 home is $12,000 for a $300,000 home. So you calculate that if your house is higher than that. These are scary numbers. This means that you are basically self-insuring your home. That's where we are. That's the reality of what's happening. And based upon what I'm seeing today happen with our economy and the fact that they're calling for recessions, and our stock market has tumbled since Thursday over 2,000 points, we all need as consumers to be prepared, because carriers are not covering really anything right now. They are trying everything in their power to decline every claim. The big one now is wear and tear. If your roof is not 5 years younger or less, okay, so if it's 5 years or older, they're not going to cover. If you've had your your roof replaced within the last 5 years, they might cover. But I'm telling you, in the last 2 months, I have seen 6 clients whose houses have roofs that are over 5 years old, and these carriers are declining coverage because of wear and tear. Now, you as consumers, we can't get up on our roof and prevent our roof and our home from wear and tear, can we? What can we do to prevent our home from wear and tear? Not a bloody thing. Nothing. We can't prevent wear and tear on our house because of the weather. Now, if you can control the weather, you're okay, but can you control the weather? I don't think so. So the only prayer you have is to make sure your roof is never more than 5 years old. And you know what that means? You're going to be paying for it yourself. So now you're going to have to make sure that your house always has a roof that's less than 5 years old. So you're going to have to start stacking money away for that. Then you're going to have to start putting money away for the fact that you're going to have at least a $6,000 deductible if anything happens in your house, anything that's not related to weather. If it is weather, you're going to have enough money to match a deductible of $12,000. That is where we are. That is how bad it is. And that's if in Texas you can find a carrier who is willing to write your home. It is bad, and it's going to get worse. So, to add more fuel to the already sour sore that you're dealing with this economy, your insurance is a catastrophe policy. That's what it is. That is what it is. It is not a maintenance policy. It is not going to replace your roof unless the roof is torn off from a hurricane or a tornado. Torn off. Torn off. So what does this mean? This means you got to start making an emergency fund. If you've already got an emergency fund, you need to start doubling down on the emergency fund. Because your homeowner's insurance, you might as well just face the facts that homeowner's insurance is not going to help you unless it's over a $15,000 claim. You are self-insuring everything up to that point. And you still have to pay the premiums if you have a mortgage. Because the bank is not going to let you not insure your home. That's where we are. That's the reality of the situation. That's the reality of where we are today because of the fact that our inflation and our economy has destroyed the financial stability of just about everything, including the insurance companies. Although they still got tons of money, but they are drastically changing their rules as we speak. And I thought it might get better after the election. After what I'm seeing now, I don't think so. I think we are in for another 3 to 4 years, maybe even longer, if the insurance market can ever turn around. And I hate to be doom and gloom, but it's the reality of the situation, and you need to know it so you can be prepared. I wouldn't be doing my job if I didn't bring you this information. This is Carrie. I'm the owner of KDS Insurance Services in the Houston area. And of course, you can reach out to me if you have any questions or if you would just like to talk about the situation. And I can certainly lead you in the right direction or get you to somebody that can help you if I can't. God bless. Have a splendid rest of your Monday wherever you are. God bless these United States.